Good morning, everybody. This is it's 7:30. Actually, no, it's 7:00. 7:00 where I am. I'm just taking the parents' dogs out for a walk. Obviously, look at the surroundings on the farm. But I was going to talk about responsibility and how we should take full responsibility about our lives, but I feel as though I should talk about trust. Trust. The other day I heard a guy say that on YouTube talk about how he relays confidence as the trust that we have in ourselves. So the trust that we have in our passions, the trust that we have in our purpose, and that how the more that you trust in the whole process and the whole thing with the universe, I use the word universe, you'll be guided or you'll know what to do next. That's the best way to relay it. So I feel as though I should talk a little bit about trust. But my perspective from doing lots of shadow work is that if you don't trust people, or you don't trust the situation or the experience or anything like that, then quite often, if you look inside yourself to see what, if you trust yourself, that's the first port of call. Because if you don't trust yourself, then your inner experience is going to reflect the outer experience. That's also one of my own beliefs, my own belief. So if your outer experience isn't working, then when you look internally and see where internally it perhaps isn't working. So if you don't trust yourself, that's going to reflect on your experiences, the outcomes, the people in your life. And I can, personally, from my own experience, I can vouch for this personally, because I got to a point where I lacked trust in a lot of people. But then after looking deeper into it, I realised that, look at the views there, it's gorgeous. I realised that I didn't trust myself. You know, I had, especially with regards to having my own business and other stuff going on in my life and relationships, I kind of realised that there was one side of me saying, right, I'm going to do this and this today. And then there was the actual me who was getting none of that done. So then I'm portraying that whatever I set out to do, I'm not going to do it. So it was kind of creating this persona of myself saying that I don't trust myself to get things done. And because I don't trust myself to get things done, I felt as though internally I didn't trust myself. So then I went about rectifying that, and I minimalised down what I wanted to get done, so that when I say I'm going to get something done, I trust myself internally to get that thing done. And so whenever you start to trust yourself in everything that you do, and you trust to speak your own truth, you trust to talk about the things that you enjoy, your passions, your purpose, you know the direction you're going in, that all aligns, and you start to create this more trusting world in yourself. And this reflects out into that reflects out. So then the people, you trust the people around you more. You trust and know that your experiences are going to be fine. It's going to happen through you, and that whatever happens, you know and trust it's for your own good, and that things may happen, but you learn lessons, you move forward, you achieve things. Like for ages, I've had businesses for the last 4 years, never really progressed, and it's because I had 2 other jobs, and I found it easy to lay back on the 2 other jobs and not really progress forward with the business. This created a lack of trust in myself, which then created this thing that maybe I don't want it. But then since beginning of this year and end of last year, I've had this real desire, this fire inside me to go and make something of this business. You know, I want to be able to help people. I want to be able to create an impact on this planet. And that's what I feel it's all about for me, especially. That is my purpose and that is my passion. And so what I've realised is that by having this fire, this desire inside me, suddenly things are changing. I feel as though I'm like a rising phoenix. And I feel as though just things are just falling into place nicely. And I have to take each day as it comes. Take the action that I can take and do what I can, and then just carry on, move on, carry on, take the next action, the next action. It's not going to happen just like that. And yeah, that's how I feel about today. So, a couple of questions there really, isn't there? Where do you perhaps lack trust in yourself? That's one question. Do you know your passion and purpose? That's another question. And actually I'm getting used to this, just talking. But yeah, so where do you lack trust in yourself? Do you know your passions? Do you have a purpose? If not, can you start to work out what it is? Yeah, that's all I've got to say. But look at this. It's not quite sunny morning, but it's beautiful. And actually, let's quickly just show you this, actually. Just while we're here, and let's take another 30 seconds. So, where I am on my parents' farm, this here used to be where we built, as you can see in the corner, there's a broken raft over there. This used to be where we built a pond base. That thing there, that tree there, used to be where we used to have a jetty and stuff. And yeah, so this is where I used to be as a child, and used to create rafts and dens and have great fun climbing trees and stuff. But anyway, I'm rambling on now, so I'm going to let you all go and speak to you soon.